But Cory is out and about this morning, and he's having a good time. Buddy, good morning. How are you out there?
Good morning. I'm feeling great. I've never worried, Celeste, about coming back to you live. I know everything's going to be fine every time. But we're out here in Apache Junction at the Goldfield Ghost Town. This town was founded in 1893 when the Mammoth Mine, which is right over here, struck it rich. It was a big vein, a big, beautiful mine that produced for about 4 good years and then sort of fell into decline. And the town itself kind of dissipated as well. They kind of tried to revive things between 1910 and the early 20s, but it never really took hold until about 1988 when our friend Bob got into the act. We're going to meet him in just a second. He's really in charge of the Goldfield Ghost Town now and makes it all happen here. And Bob, I don't know what kind of tractor you're standing in front of, but it sure is a beauty. I'll get my mask on here. For folks who've never been out this way, this is just one of the 1,000,001 things to see and do out here. Give me 20 seconds on this tractor.
That tractor was built. It was made out of a boiler, and they built it. It was up in the mining country, up in Show Low area.
Mm-hmm. Well, one thing about Arizona, there's no shortage. Let's take a little stroll here, Fred. No shortage of mines and mining towns, and it's certainly helped Arizona to grow its population. There were many young men coming out this way to seek their fortune.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about Goldfield and its importance here in the valley?
Goldfield had a heck of a history. There was literally thousands of articles wrote during the 1890s. Mm-hmm. And it really pushed us into statehood, actually.
Really?
Yeah. After the original mines closed down in the late 1890s, George U. Young was the acting governor of the state for a while. He also ran for mayor, but he ended up owning the mines. Uh-huh. And he ran them again from 1910 till about 1926.
Well, Bob, I imagine, because you have a mining background yourself, I imagine you as a young man in about 1892 reading the paper back in Indiana or South Carolina or someplace and thinking, oh my gosh, that sounds like the life for me. Not a hard life for sure, but for some fellas it really paid off.
It drew people out here, that's for sure. And they did a lot of work.
Well, for folks who are coming out these days, of course, the town's been reconstructed. It looks great. You really get that Old West feeling. We got about 30 seconds or a minute left. Tick off some of the things that families can do once they get out here.
Oh, there's lots of stuff to do. We've got the gunfights, we've got the train ride, the mine tour, the mystery shack, the zip line, of course, and that zip line's kind of a unique thing. You know, I didn't really want to go into thrill rides, but I'll show you down there when you do that.
Oh, good.
How I tied it into the old mining days.
I love it.
It was with the old gravity tram that they had.
Well, you've got a nice kind of a narrow gauge railroad out here as well, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
How fun.
Yeah, they always wanted to put one in from Goldfield to Mesa, and you know, and it kind of petered out.
Now, someday maybe we'll run the light rail out here.
Yeah, right.
Get some signs and some people together. Just get down to City Hall and we'll try to make it happen. All right, Bob, thank you so much. More coming your way all morning long. We're going to see that zip line. We'll try to get into the Mystery Shack for a moment if we can as well. And really, if you're just visiting Arizona, this is a great way to see what Arizona has meant for more than 100 years. It's the Goldfield Ghost Town, easy to find. Come out the 60 and until you get tired, and you'll be there.
So we got him all vaccinated. He's safe. He's unleashed in the streets. Cory's back out, and we're very excited. The Goldfield Ghost Town. Hey, howdy, partner.
Hey, howdy to you, partner. You know where we are?
Where?
We're in the Mystery Shack. Yeah, we're defying gravity, if you understand my meaning. Yeah, I don't know if you're getting the illusion that we're enjoying here on in real life, but we are at the Goldfield Ghost Town. This is just, oh, by the way, it's Bill and Ruthie over there. Don't let go, you two. There's a See, I don't know, Troy, if you can see what I'm up to here, but when you get to the Mystery Shack, it is an optical illusion of the very first order. It's really impressive. Bob Schuss is with us. He owns the joint here. Now, Bob, let me get my mask on and slide down your way. But the cool thing about the Mystery Shack is that the optical illusions they're subtle, but they're very real. Now, you're a gravity defier, right? That's part of your superpower array. Am I right?
Yeah, well, the shack fell in 1897 when Arizona had a big earthquake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the old boy that lived in it, he didn't want to leave. He stayed and kept mining.
Wow. Sounds like a recipe for danger and mystery.
Yeah. Well, he lived a good life.
Yeah. Well, show me how he used to get his water.
Well, that's one of the first problems he had, because water didn't act the same after the earthquake.
Wow. Hold it. Now, flowing uphill? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, yeah.
Take that. Now, I've never been to a Mystery Shack like this before, but I can tell you that I'm getting a little bit on the... if I'd had a Dramamine first, it might have been good for me.
Well, it'll go away in a few days.
Hey, Bill, could you give that iron ball a swing there? I don't even know how that's happening, but it's for real, that's for sure. Face my way, if you would, toward the camera there, Bob.
Sure.
Give me an idea of who can come, when you're open, how it all works.
We're open to 10 to 5 daily. We only close 2 days a year, and I always get them confused, but...
Arbor Day,
No.
obviously. No, I don't know. I guess it's probably Christmas and Thanksgiving or something like that.
In the 70s, you know, this water, they finally discovered it, reverse osmosis.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. I'd like to give that a whirl myself. Now, you would think that if you, I don't know, what's best, Juan, camera-wise? I don't know if you can see the water. Could you get down to that end of the trough there, Juan?
Yeah, get up here.
Because I'm pretty sure,
There you go.
I mean, obviously the water flows down that way.
It should, yes, it should. Oh.
Well, I don't know what kind of arrangement you've made, Bob, with Lucifer, the Dark Lord of the underworld.
Oh.
But I hope it's been worth it, because
It has. I get to
we're
see.
both advancing in years. You know, you want to
yeah.
make sure of things before you. Yeah, hold on there, if you would. Anyway, everyone can come. Does it cost to get in, or you pay when you get here?
There's no charge to come into town. You just pay for the things they want to do.
You are giving it away. Well, thank you so much. Bob Schuss is with us. We're going to be here all morning long. Look at this. It's Troy, I wish you could be here. Well, anyway.
I love the Mystery Shack.
Really, if you have one, yeah, if you have one of those patches I could put behind my ear, I'd really appreciate it.
I got a thing inside you.
Do you?
Look at.
I'll see you at the apothecary. It'll be great. All right, we're coming your way all morning long from the Goldfield Ghost Town. We opened in 1893, and we're still rocking in 2021.
Wow.
See you again soon.
All right.
Show us your stuff.
That's a neat spot. We'll be right back.
We'll put in Tall Man.
Yeah. Oh, he's back. You know he's all the way back when you see
he's
Tall
back.
Man.
Yeah. Let's take a little stroll uptown, as we say. And I'll try to highlight some of the finer points of Goldfield. Now, as you can see, the centerpiece of the town, you know, it's not the church, believe me. It's the tractor and the saguaro. And it's a noble saguaro. I wouldn't stand to the west of it. It looks sturdy, but I don't know. We got a couple of straps holding her up. So just to be on the safe side. But over here, this is Chez Hoon. That's right. It's a familiar name. It's formerly a bordello. Now, Ron's got a rather checkered genealogy, if you will. You wouldn't know it from knowing Ron today. But 7, 8 generations back, Ron's family was not above comforting the miner who might have been down in the hole for who knows how long. But anyway, that's Chez Hoon. We changed the name to a less offensive bordello. But if you have not yet been to Goldfield, it's open every day of the year, except Thanksgiving and Christmas. We're closed on them 2 days, but all the others were wide open. And the thing is, it don't cost nothing to get in. Now, here's what we call the bird cage. Woo! Look who's skinny. Yeah, that's right. Now, I'm not even sure why this is here. I don't know if we hoist it up high and swing it around with a crane, or if it fills up with water from the bottom and you say, oh, I'm in trouble. I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of unknowns about Goldfield, but we want you to come on out because it's a Wild West experience that you will love. And the vista is unending and beautiful. I mean, you can see from here all the way out to the Papago Buttes. So if you've never been, today'd be a good day to come, actually. It'll be warm by the afternoon. By the time we get to Thursday, though, the high temperature just in the 80s. I would recommend coming on out. Bring the family. Bring some out-of-towners. Folks who don't know nothing about the West. Stop by and get some.
Cory, what about
this
like
is a tall man. Now,
was there an orthodontist back there? Was there a Goldfield orthodontist that you could have seen at some point?
well, yeah, he doubled. He doubled as sort of a locomotive builder. He worked mostly in cast iron. But if you don't mind, Troy, I just want to finish with the tall man reveal.
Okay.
Get in tight.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's right.
How many times am I going to laugh at that same bit? It's so good.
I don't know. You know, I'm not against time travel, but I can't go back there. I can't take the dentist.
I don't blame you.
See you soon.
Thanks, Cory.
AZAM is back.
Well, people know him as Skinny Man, and we also know him as Chisel Chest, and he's lost a few pounds, apparently, he says. And he's also known as Cory McCloskey.
Wow, that's the kind of introduction that I wish I had had at my high school graduation, Celeste. Thank you very much. Hey, Cousin Jack, hit it, brother. That's what we're talking about. We are out here at Goldfield Ghost Town. We're on the fantastic train. Takes you on a beautiful 15-minute ride around some of the most gorgeous territory. It's the best-looking mountain, I think, in the whole valley. It really has a personality, Superstition Mountain. And good news for us, we've got not only Bob Shute, the owner of the place, but a piece of living history herself, although she's very young. This is Jessica Barton, and you said that your grandfather was actually the designer of what we see now in the ghost town. Tell me his story.
Yes, Fergus Terry Warner was an architect in Arizona, and he did all the Taco Bells, and he did all just great, wonderful things. It was his passion, his heart.
Yeah, so he was a modern day architect, but he loved the Old West?
He did, yes.
Wow. How, do you know how he was contracted to do this amazing project?
You know, I guess it was his idea.
Bob, yell into her microphone there. You're okay.
He was crucial in what we did because he understood what it was supposed to look like.
Right. Well, I love the idea of folks really jumping in and deciding, deciding that they're going to recreate something that's so fantastic.
Yeah.
Jessica, did you come out here as a youngster?
Yes, we did come out quite a few times, and it was just a great time to spend with family and see his work.
Well, thanks for keeping your grandfather's memory alive. And you got little Zeke with you here. Good to see you, buddy. He looks like he's got that 3-year-old look about him. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can spot him a mile away. Bob, thank you so much for having us out. Jessica, nice to meet you as well. And we've got a lot of friends out here this morning. Yeah, that's right. Anybody who knows they're going to be riding a train gets up early because you don't want to miss it at the station, that's for sure. And Captain Jack, of course, will be your engineer, and we are out here in Apache Junction. You know, once you get past Apache Junction, it's about as wild as Arizona gets. We do have Four Peaks way off in the distance, and yeah, one's got a bead on Four Peaks. And now that's quite a distance, of course, from the valley, but you get a great view of it out here. And just so you know, it's absolutely free to get into the Goldfield Ghost Town. The associated attractions will cost you something, the train and the zip line and so forth. And if you missed our first appearance today with the Mystery Shack, it is it's an optical illusion that you will never forget. It really was an absolute blast. So again, we're open every day of the year until, I think, or except Thanksgiving and Christmas. Plus, the attraction comes with, that's right, Cousin Jack. Give him a wave there, brother. Jack knows what he's doing. I don't think he lets you drive. I would love to be able to drive the train. There we go. But apparently it's against, I can't drive the train, right?
I don't know, we could arrange it.
Ah, see? That's what I love about the West. You make your own rules. So again, I'm so glad to be back out in the field. I hope you're ready for some big adventures because we have a lot going on over the next couple of days, Troy and Celeste. So we'll see you again soon from Apache Junction. Bye, everybody.